Hi everyone, sorry I've been gone for so long. I've had bronchitis and I seriously don't recommend it. So if you can help it, don't get bronchitis. Anyway, while I was out, I kept hearing about this thing called the Great Reset. So I thought today we'd ask, WTF is the Great Reset?
The World Economic Forum, along with the United Nations, along with the International Monetary Fund, and along with any number of prominent globalist organizations and powerful individuals, including Prince Charles, together have jointly promised that the 2021 World Economic Forum will be used to introduce, via a vast network of connected big tech corporations, online activist movements, and compliant local and national governments, something they call the Great Reset.
We have a unique but rapidly shrinking window of opportunity to learn lessons and reset ourselves on a more sustainable path. It is an opportunity we have never had before and may never have again. So we must use all the levers we have at our disposal, knowing that each and every one of us has a vital role to play.
Now is the time to think what history would say about this crisis. And now is the time for all of us to define our own role. What is it that would make it so that history would look at this crisis as the great opportunity for reset?
This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset.
We had already income inequality that was fueling income, race, gender inequality. We have a climate emergency, which we can't walk away from. There's no doubt that the very survival of the human race requires us to act.
The Great Reset is a welcome recognition that this human tragedy must be a wake-up call. It is imperative that we reimagine, rebuild, redesign, reinvigorate and rebalance our world. Rebalancing investment, harnessing science and technology, and advancing the transition to net zero emissions, all elements of the Great Reset, are fundamental to building the future we need.
In a Biden administration, that you just saw, all those gains, are going to be flushed down the toilet. His handlers, who are basically all the old Obama staffers, believe in something called the Great Reset of capitalism. I told you about this last week. It's a plan to force a more equitable distribution of global resources. Translation, most Americans will have less freedom and less money, except for the same elites who always find a way around the rules.
We will now start a quite high number of task forces to look at all the different issues, and we will present all those ideas to the people assembled in Davos. But at the same time, we will make Davos very different, very open, to ensure that we do not fall back to old recipes, but that we really look at forward-oriented solutions.
Yeah, so the Great Reset is pretty much a Trojan horse for communism. The kind of communism where all us plebs are subject to state-mandated equality, as in we've all got fuck all, and the elites are in control of all the wealth and stuff. You know, communism. By the way, it was the brainchild of this German Dr. Evil-looking fellow with the bald head. So you just know it's going to be good. Here's a quick sponsor, then we'll get right into it. In 2000 and current year, it's really important to keep your body healthy all the time. Collagen may be the closest thing we'll ever get to the so-called fountain of youth, while also forming a wall of defense between your immune system and the rest of your body. A lot of health experts now agree that consuming collagen is crucial when it comes to renewing and revitalizing how you look and feel. The older you are, the more likely it's caught your attention, and for good reason. After all, collagen is the most abundant protein in your body and is essentially the glue that holds you together. In fact, after age 20, people produce about 12% less collagen in their skin each decade, and for some, it's an even greater decline. This means by the time you're middle-aged, you could be producing less than half of the collagen you did in your youth. Even worse, various lifestyle factors you may have been exposed to, like poor diet, smoking, pollution, stress, and excess sun exposure, can deplete your collagen levels even faster. So visit my page at healthwithbear.com and secure your supply of the only collagen collagen on the market I trust. Link in the description. So as I was saying, the Great Reset is pretty much a Trojan horse for communism. The large wooden horse in our case being COVID-19, and the soldiers inside being communism, in my opinion. The World Economic Forum, the elites, recently took down a video from their website that had been there since 2016. The video is called 8 Predictions for the World in 2030. It was taken off their website just as people were starting to take notice of all this Great Reset talk that's been going on lately. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, this first point was the most controversial one, and I think that's why they took the video down. The rest of the points are stuff that's pretty much already happening, or it's just like fluff. But this point is right at the heart of the Great Reset, and I think that's why they took it down. Oh, whatever you want, you'll rent and it'll be delivered by drone. That's so cool. Quick question. If no one owns anything, who the fuck are we renting shit from? Yeah, maybe. We might all be speaking Chinese by then, who knows? Well, that's a really good thing, but we're already working on that. I don't see why I have to give up all my shit for that to happen. I'll eat as much meat as I fucking want to. I'll farm my own meat if I have to. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Like, I don't have any facts or anything, but I find it hard to believe that 1 billion people will be displaced by climate change by 2030. There's already plenty of places around the world that charge polluters a carbon tax. That's not a new thing. Yeah, that's all exciting stuff, but again, they're already working on that. We don't need fucking communism to make that happen. Western values will have been tested to breaking point. I don't even know what that means. Are they saying Western values are a bad thing? What set of values are better? So as I said, they took that video down recently after it got a bit of criticism, and this is the one they replaced it with. Wow, all that stuff looks very bad. There's fires and fucking lightning and birds dying in rubbish dumps and fucking COVID-19. That's all really horrible stuff. Maybe we do need a great reset. Wow, that looks fantastic. People are getting better from COVID. Black Lives Matter again. The grass is green. There's like fucking ice in the Arctic or some shit. The fish are alive again. I mean, I don't see how you could knock this plan, even though it's not their plan, and even though they did leave the communism part out. But that's just, minor details. The point is, everything will be better. Look, you want to know what the real great reset going on at the moment is? It's small mum and dad businesses all around the world being throttled out of existence by COVID-19 lockdowns, while their large multinational competitors are allowed to trade freely. As if buying, say, clothes at a small retailer is a guaranteed way to get COVID, but buying clothes at Target isn't. That's the real great reset. And while it might not be an immediate shift to communism, it is concentrating the world's wealth into the hands of the elite. Anyway, that's me about done. I'll see you in the next one.
Recession!